Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Oaghaji, aka Oaghaji, back to another video. Now, before we begin, if you hear any background noises and talking all that, as you know, that's my family. So just want to let y'all know in advance. So, yeah. Today's video is going to be another installment of Oaghaji Impressions. And today I'm going to give my impressions on the side-scrolling beat 'em up Double Dragon Revive. Yep, that's right. We're talking about Double Dragon Revive. Now, first impressions, impressions so far, I'm definitely enjoying this game. Now, it's not perfect, and I will say, though, the marketing could have been better, especially by our system works part. But for what it delivers, not too bad, I definitely like, its gameplay mechanics. Oh, trying trying to do this right now. But before we get into that, let's talk about the story in this game, the plot of it. Now, 15 years have passed since the nuclear war ravaged the world. Um, a lot of these cities and whatnot have become colonies and whatnot. And one such colony, presumably New York City, again, the gang called the Shadow Warriors, originally called the Shadow Warriors in the Black Warriors in the original Double Dragon, um, is ruling this specific colony. But there are two warriors that are willing to stop them, and they are Billy Lee and Jimmy Lee. Heirs and successors to the ancient Chinese martial art Soul Setsken, or the Twin Intercepting Fist, right? And which is loosely based on Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, by the way. As y'all know, Double Dragon was inspired by Bruce Lee. But anyway, they along with their friend Mer, they try to do everything they can to protect this colony from the Shadow Warriors, and they have help along the way, as you can see. Their good old friend Marion Kelly, as well as the ninja Yagyu Ranzo, as y'all can see in this opening in this game right here, which is not too bad in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, that's the story of this game. I have to say, it's a pretty, not the story's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? At least in my opinion. It's not some flawless masterpiece by any means, but for what it delivers, not too bad. You know what I'm saying? It does, it's a pretty good, reimagine of the Double Dragon lore, especially with the martial art of Soul Setsken, which is the integral fictional martial art of Double Dragon. It's and the other fictional martial art Go Satsuken, it's a rival martial art to it. And that rivalry between Sosatsuken and Go Satsuken, for those of you that don't know, was inspired by the legendary 1983 post-apocalyptic martial arts action manga Hokuto no Ken, aka Fist of the North Star. And that you have the rival martial arts styles Hokuto Shinken and Nanto Seiken. So yeah, just want to give y'all let you know heads up. Now, enough about that. Let's talk about what really matters in these side-scrolling beat 'em ups: the gameplay. The gameplay, pretty good in my opinion. You can pull off a lot of pretty cool combos. You know what I'm saying? And now I will say it will take some time to get used to, especially for me. It's gonna, take some time for me to get used to it once I beat the game the first time. And when I start playing the game a couple more times and whatnot, I'll start to get the hang of it, just like I did with Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons, and Absalom, as well as Bare Knuckle 4, aka Streets of Rage 4, and all that stuff. But so far, yeah, the gameplay not perfect, but pretty good. Like I said, you can pull off some pretty good combos, and things of that nature is cool, and also access to like super moves once you felt the gauge and whatnot, and do special. I also like how there's definitely some depth in its gameplay mechanics, which I definitely like. I'm a sucker for that. Not only for side-scrolling beat 'em ups, but also with fighting games and hack and slash games and action adventure games as well. You feel me? Which I definitely like. Now now I know that some cats like it, some cats don't like it, which is fine. But so far, I'm liking it so far. So this is just my opinion. Like I said before, if I end up liking something, I'm gonna be honest about it. So yeah. So impression so far, Double Dragon Revive isn't perfect. It has its flaws, but it's a pretty fun beat 'em up in my opinion. You know, you know what I'm saying, and that's just my opinion. If you disagree, cool. But to me, it's pretty fun so far. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this installment of Oaghaji Impressions. You can stay tuned for more, especially more other videos along the way and all that type of good stuff. If you like this video, you can share it and all that good stuff. Y'all know what time it is. So, with that being said, this is your boy, Oaghaji, aka Oaghaji, signing out. Peace.